I'm going to welcome everybody once again to our preview for the weekend. Today I have two new faces away from, they are not new, but yeah, on preview they are new. They are, like, as you can see, Manchester United, and that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about Manchester United, the sudden resurgence. You can see they have smiles all over. I can remember somebody saying that he will that he will no longer watch Man U's match for the rest of the season. But lo and behold, he's here. They are smiling.
Like I always say, this thing is worse than the court.
And lo and behold, I'm here representing Chelsea today. I'm wearing the Chelsea badge. World champions. Oh, those people. In fact, let's not go there. Let's focus on Man U. So I have DonJay here. DonJay, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I also have the man where more than one finish. Eneyi, you're welcome to the preview.
Thank you very
much. Welcome. So, like I said, we're going to talk about Man U. They were struggling for 2 wins in a row. But now they have gone 3 wins in a row. It's like a record.
4 by this weekend.
It does say they don't project to
CC Winehouse boys. You know how popular song. It wasn't
easy. It
was worth it.
But at least they are tasting winnings now, back-to-back winnings, and it's a good thing. I believe it's a good thing. I know it's a good thing because my guys, they don't smile. Okay.
Like Amorim said, he said we will suffer. We have suffered.
Okay. So now is the time to enjoy.
It might just be time to
enjoy. Okay, we are hoping. We are hoping so. All right. So let's go down to business. First, it was against Sunderland. Everybody was like, na Sunderland. Then it happened to the almighty Liverpool, and then people started saying, Liverpool is not informed. And last weekend, everybody was projecting for a Brighton win, and all of a sudden, Man U did magic and beat them 4-2. DonJay, how have you been feeling after this suffering that Amorim projected, and then suddenly there's happiness everywhere? Recently, have you been feeling? I don't say you don't gotta allow me rest.
In the world of sports, in the world of football,
yes.
Last weekend was my happiest weekend in a long time.
Why you don't suffer all that?
You know, when you win and your fierce opponents do otherwise, you have full banter rights.
So your happiness is that your enemy failed, not just that.
Not just that. It's not just that. When you win and your opponents also win, the banter doesn't go as it should.
And I see why they don't like how you have it.
You see. So when you win and your opponents do otherwise, free for all. Drop jabs anyhow and
take their life.
No mercy, because when it was against me, there was no mercy either. There was no peace. Especially from Arsenal, that we've not seen them win anything tangible in a long time.
5 years now.
But they kept coming for us and we had nothing to go back.
Okay.
But now we eat world champions world champions, Premier League champions, defending champions,
any champion.
Any champion, they made them call Man U. When I go come. All right, no well done. Eneyi, on the back of all these wins, this weekend you guys are playing Nottingham Forest, who have just employed Sean Dyche as their new manager. They got a win in the Conference League. Are you feeling confident that you guys are going to take this win this weekend? Knowing that you guys are going away to go and play them in the Forest. And I go lost for Forest, I go bomb the Forest.
It won't be to set the record straight. It won't be an easy game.
Okay.
It won't be an easy game. Why am I saying it won't be an easy game? One, the new manager bounce can kick in.
But they got new manager bounce the other day and the Arsenal dealt with them.
when we brought in Ole,
Yeah.
we had a run of 9 games or so, new manager bounce. And when it hit us well. I can't remember who we lost to first, but I know it was painful then. But new manager bounce is there. One. Secondly, it is Sean Dyche, the master of Satan ball, Taliban football. So he can bring anything. And this is another test for Amorim, because Amorim has not faced Sean Dyche before. I don't think he has. I don't think he will be ready, or I don't think he knows the magnitude of the Satan ball that is coming his way. But I will also say, with the way the team has been playing in the last 3 games, we can make something positive out of it. We can go as far as getting a win if we stick to the pattern and everything we have been doing in the last 3 games. If we continue, for even as it is a new manager, Forest still has their own problems. Personnel wise, they still have their own problems. So if we capitalize on that, if we stick to our own game plan, our pattern, everybody do what they are supposed to do, and with a little touch of individual brilliance, we can get something good out of Forest.
Okay. Jay.
Yes.
Off of what he has said, yeah? What do you think has changed? What is it that Amorim has done something special to tweak the Man U team, or you think that the players are just coming together in Mbeumo, Sesko?
I think the players are beginning to buy into the ideology and the plans
of Amorim, or the club?
The Amorim.
Okay.
The club at the moment, we have deviated from what we are known for.
Okay.
I started supporting Manchester United from as far back as 1999. There is this fight that is always there amongst the player. Even when Man U is losing at 88 minutes, you know it's not over yet.
That's
You know there is always Fergie time.
You know it's not over yet. You see the players keep running, get the ball, get the goal. Even if we end up losing, you have that conviction that yes, you give your all. Your players give their all. We have not seen that in a long time in recent times.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And so that is the general club mentality. So at the moment, the players are yet to convince me that they bought into that particular club mentality.
Okay.
But at the moment, what I can see is that they are beginning to buy into the ideology of the coach.
Okay.
They are beginning to see his plans and play according to what he wants. We have seen also that the coach has been able to weed off the problems that we, the fans, were not even able to observe. Take, for example, we all knew Onana was a problem.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Everybody knows.
That doesn't mean Onana himself is a bad goalkeeper. Since this new goalkeeper came in, what's that his name again? Lamens.
It's going to take some time to get.
We observed that even when he is not making saves, he's manning and controlling his defenders. Talk to your defenders. They are what we call off the ball attitude and movement. We can see it. This is what you do even when your team is pressing. But we have seen that with Onana, even when your team is pressing, he's almost as if he's intentionally bringing the pressure back on us. You're picking balls and you're giving them away easily, forcing your team to come from behind. We have seen a lot of things that has changed. Against Liverpool, when the goalkeeper gets the ball, he balloons it.
As opposed to playing
from the back. Okay. You have seen that the pressure is on your team. Balloon it. let the opponent start afresh.
I will buttress your point on that.
There's nothing as annoying and that like making your opponent have to start afresh. What you have planned, you have tried to play from the back, cook this, cook that, and all of a sudden you're starting afresh again. Especially when you won't go down already. It gives your team the chance to reorganize and maintain their shape.
Yeah.
And so far so good. I'm impressed because even if we had lost the Liverpool game, it was a fierce battle. Both teams will agree with me that they fought for something.
Yeah.
Even the game we lost to Arsenal, set piece goal, and other than that, it was a balanced game all through. Compared to what we were playing on that Ten Hag, it was battering. Yes, we still have a lot of work to do. Need on the recruit. We still need new players in the midfield. The squad depth is not there yet, but I can say that we have left the trenches.
Okay. Eneyi, you said you were going to buttress on the point of playing from the back, but before you buttress, this whole playing from the back team is looking like it has come to stay, and a lot of teams are trying to adopt it. Even if I think, in my opinion, it's not every team that it works for, but everybody just tends to want to play from the back. You think Man U is cut out for playing from the back, even right now that everything is going well?
To answer that question, Jay said he has been a Man U fan from 1999 or so. I have been a Man U fan since 2002, 2003, thereabouts. And we have been known for quick counter football or fast-paced passing games. We don't do this. Although there was a time Man United used to dominate midfield, but it wasn't based off on playing from the back or possession game. We held possession, but we knew when to strike,
moving the ball quickly
and start a counter attack. That is what I have been used to as a Man United fan growing up. I am not saying football changes, the world changes, football changes, teams are evolving, the gameplays are evolving. But if you ask me, between quick counter, long balls, playing from the back, I would never choose or pick playing from the back, because to me, I feel it is a waste of time. I'm not saying other teams that do it, it doesn't suit them, but to me, I don't think Man United, the identity of Man United, playing from the back doesn't suit that. And that is why we have suffered a very long time, because some coaches came with the new mentality and new ideology of playing from the back and wanted to change. And that is why since the post-Fergie era, I think Ole and Mourinho were the two coaches that came a bit close to success, because they didn't have time for that playing from the back, especially Ole. I used to say Ole didn't have tactics, but Ole was quick counter, because that was, as a player for Man United, that was what he grew up in the academy doing. So that was what we were playing. And Ole's team, we beat people anyhow under Ole's regime. We lost to City only once under Ole. So this quick playing from the back pattern of football, I do not support it. I don't like it, and it doesn't fit the Man United way of football. That is why I want to buttress what Jay said earlier. Against Liverpool, after the match, I didn't really watch that game, because like I told you that day, I was out of town, and I just by the time I got back to see the game, it was 90th minute already. I just watched the extra time. But when I went through the stats and everything, I read when Sene Lamen said he noticed the height and advantage of the Liverpool defenders. They were always winning the first balls in the area duels. So he played the ball in such a way that they win the first ball, but by the time it gets to the second ball, Man United players won. And when they check the percentage, I think 40% of the second balls, Man United players had it. So if that pattern works, stick with that pattern. He has seen a pattern that works, and it worked so well that day. So if that one, will I pick that? Will I pick that pattern over playing from the back? Which, seeing that this pattern helped us win a game well, gave us 3 points, rather than the pattern that so many people are not used to. So many of the players weren't meant to play that way, and we start suffering again. I would choose
not to cut you off. It also shows you that we now have a goalkeeper who is capable of reading the game pattern and adjusting accordingly.
Okay.
Then people said something when they wanted to bring in Onana. They said Onana knows how to play from the back, he knows how to distribute and all that. But all the times Onana was with us, I didn't really see any spectacular thing about his play from the back or distributing. Instead, I noticed something. Alte Bayinda, he's not where he's supposed to be as a keeper. He's not meant to be a first team keeper. But if he has a solid first team goalkeeper he understands, he will come good. And I noticed the last game, or was it the last or the second to the last game we used him, his distribution, his long balls were even better than the Onana they said we bought.
Knows how to play for the
distribution football.
Distribution purposes.
So
okay,
that is just
let's talk about individual players. I am very impressed with Mbeumo. For me, recent form, and since he came to Man U, he looks like a proper Man U player. I see the fight, I see the positivity. Yeah, Mbeumo for me reminds me of Wayne Rooney. Yeah, might not be all in all, might not be in totality, but when you see the hunger in him and all that.
Yes.
So, Jay, having gotten Mbeumo, Cunha is there, Sesko is there, Mount is back. And I'm thinking Man U are beginning to overcome their injury problems. Do you think, at this point, I know you would say it's too early, but let's leave the early.
Okay.
Do you think top 4 is a possibility for Manchester United?
At this pace that we have picked up, can maintain consistency, top 4 is assured.
What's your take on Mbeumo?
You said it all. Mbeumo is a proper Man U quality. The fights, the pace, the ball sense. He is better than a lot of players we have currently.
Okay.
You can see that if you go through all our games, his side of the field, when you check the heat map, his side of the field is always, the ball tends to go there consistently. Now, my fear is what happens when Mbeumo either goes for the AFCON or gets injured.
That one is the talk for that day. Do you think he's captain material?
Captain, I
don't tell me it's too early. Right now, for what you are seeing, do you think he's captain material?
With what I'm seeing, I think he's vice captain material.
Okay.
Not captain material yet.
Jay, do you agree with that?
I agree with him.
Okay.
Because to be fair, I didn't really used to watch Mbeumo when he was at
Brentford, yes.
like that. But I know the name. I know that he was one of those attackers in these other teams that on a good day could cause you a very bitter upset.
Even on a bad day, Mbeumo is that.
Yes, he's that kind of attacker. But when he came into the team, from our first game against Arsenal, I knew that this guy was here for serious business. Like Jay stated, his wing, his heat map is always red.
Always
it
busy
is
that way.
bloody. And I like the partnership that he and Ahmad have built up.
Okay.
Ahmad doesn't need to look. He doesn't need to look to give a blind pass to Ahmad or for Ahmad to float a blind pass to him. His wing is always red. I think we even have more goal attempts or let me say more goal attempts from his side of the pitch. I'm not saying the other sides there are no attempts, but I think for now
most of the
attempts come from or starts from that his
even the
wing.
goal against Liverpool, himself and Ahmad.
Yeah. So even if he wasn't before now that he's in Man United, he has leveled up to be a Man United player. He vice captain material if he keeps on going like this. And one thing I like about him, he doesn't have time to sulk or to complain. He goes down, maybe he raises his hands up. If the ref doesn't answer, he doesn't start sulking or he just gets up.
Like Fernandez, just go straight to the point.
Every player is different. Every player is different.
Okay.
Every player is different.
Cunha, he just came back from injury. If I was to pick between Mbeumo and Cunha, trust me, I would pick Cunha because Cunha is a menace. For me, if they both play against my team, I would prefer Cunha to be injured because Cunha.
Category you're looking at it.
I feel like Mbeumo is a more direct player than Cunha. Cunha is somebody that you can hardly guess what he's going to do with the ball. Exactly.
He's creative.
You might think he's going forward, and then his hold up play too is exceptional.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about Cunha. He just came back from injury and he has gotten a goal. What do you think is going to happen if Cunha starts firing?
To be honest,
yes,
I really from the first game of the season, I wanted Cunha to score. I wanted Cunha to score. Do you know why I say so? This particular question has just gotten me excited because, like Mbeumo, I didn't really know much about Cunha. No. I knew he was in Wolves. I knew he scored, but I don't watch Wolves games every time. But when I see a Cunha goal, I know that it is a crazy goal.
Exactly.
So I wanted him off the bat. I wanted him to start scoring. So I have been eagerly waiting, and he's this kind of player that the moment he got into the team, he doesn't have time for back pass, sideway pass. It's either he's passing straight or he's running, and then somebody on Twitter called him a horse that he's just galloping to the opponent's box. He doesn't care if you are following him or not. When he gets there, that is when he will raise his head up. Okay, nobody is with me. I will try post.
Yes.
And he's always taking shots at goal. And most of the times, if he takes 10 shots, 7 are on goal, 3 are off target. That is what I like about him. So I was eagerly hoping and wishing he scores. And him scoring against Brighton, I was so happy. I was so happy for him. He is a real plus to our attack. I just hope he's injury free and he continues like this. He will come so good for us. That is just what I am a huge fan of. Cunha.
We are all huge fans. In fact, me, I'm a huge fan of Mbeumo and Cunha. I don't even know how you got the both of them.
That's
big team.
That is the caliber and category of players that Man U has been known for. You don't just bring in anybody. We are yet to recover from the harm
Den Hag really brought in players that
Exactly. You can see
very average.
You can see Bayer Leverkusen didn't waste time to fire him.
Exactly.
Before he causes
He was causing problem already.
More havoc than they can repair within the shortest time possible.
I think it was just 3 games.
3 games and he was
let
go.
He was booted.
He was let go.
Okay, let's talk about the third man, the third horseman, Sesko. A lot of people are not seeing. Me, I like watching football properly. A lot of people are not seeing what Sesko brings to the team. I think Sesko is good, although his finishing is not there yet. Yeah, but I think Sesko is good with hold-up play.
Yes,
he's good with flicks, especially. He knows how to flicks the ball correctly or to cause chaos, and his work rate too is good. So we're looking at that front line of Kunya, Mbemo, and Sesko. I think Mayu is cooking something.
Sesko brought one thing that has been missing in Man U's attack in a long time: area dominance.
Yeah,
we've not had that area dominance since the departure of Van Nistelrooy and Van Persie.
Okay, yeah, Van Persie. Yeah, nobody can.
We've not had actual attackers that love to score with their head. Or that you're certain that if I send this ball into the box, his head is there waiting. We've not had that in a long time.
Okay.
Because all our strikers are the ones that are more comfortable with the ball
using on their feet. Yeah.
Or our false attacker. Harry Maguire.
We'll come to Maguire. Let's
wait. I will not like I want to disagree with you, but the only reason I would say not too much is because he didn't stay very long with us. I think Cavani.
Yes, Cavani. Yes, I agree. Cavani, yes.
Cavani ruled the area balls, but he didn't stay long.
He didn't stay long.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's a lot of persons have been talking about Amorim as a bad coach. Amorim is not built for United, but there's something most people did not understand. Amorim didn't get a pre-season. Amorim was thrown into the mix immediately. Ten Hag was sacked. He was given Ten Hag's players that were not getting the results at that point. I will give you an instance. Arne Slot won the league off Klopp's brilliant team.
Yes.
And then now Arne Slot has his team and he's having a whole lot of problems. Now, Amorim has gotten a chance to bring in his own players. And after a couple of games, after getting a proper preseason and a couple of games in the EPL, it's looking like he has gotten his idea across to them. At least to these new players. He had to let some players go too. Some players that came in with Amorim, notably, in fact, let me not mention him, but we all know this player. Now,
no need to mention him.
No need to mention. Okay, let me not mention him. We all understand. Hey, okay. So now, do you still feel like Amorim is a bad coach, or you think he's an average coach? You are now seeing what Amorim is about. This is just 3 games back-to-back wins, but like you said, his identity. I feel like his identity is beginning to show on the team, and getting his own players. Amorim did not look outside the EPL, apart from getting a striker, which we know that in the EPL getting a striker is something. Yeah, I had to go out and get a striker, but as compared to the strikers that were brought in, I feel Sesko is even doing a better job.
He's in a better job.
Others that were brought in, but he got Premiership-proven players to play his system, and he stuck with his system. He stuck with it. Even the last time he said he's going to play his system until it works, even if the Pope.
it shows that you can't get others to believe in you if you don't at first believe in yourself. We didn't believe in him.
Believe in him, that is true.
And he has,
especially that one that is adjusting
to some extent, convinced us that we should have. believed in him. Be that as it may, you would not blame the fans for not believing in him because he wasn't a proven manager yet, especially in the EPL. EPL is very, very competitive. Exactly. You can be a god elsewhere. EPL will humble you.
Come to EPL and be a house boy.
And so far, so good. He has shown that, okay, I can hold my own amongst my peers. Just similar to Arteta when Arteta started. It was always this complaint, that complaint, but Arteta has cemented himself now as the coach, the manager to beat. Yes. So Amorim is heading towards that direction. Now he has shown us that we should give him the benefit. He deserves to be given the benefit of the doubt. And every Manchester United fan now would give him that benefit of the doubt. If and only if we can maintain steady and consistent growth on what we have observed in the last 3 games.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Eneyi. Let's talk about one man. This man has been laughed at. A lot of things has been said about him. Humiliated. Yeah. But he's still standing. And he's delivering in tight situations and big games. I'm talking about Harry Maguire. That man has gone through a lot. But right now, I feel like if you need a last-minute goal, you should call on Maguire. What do you think about the character of this man?
Maguire is the literal meaning of being to hell and back. Personally, I was very critical of him because, first off, I didn't see him as Man United material when he came. And he just got in and he was given the armband. And I was like, nah. Then the series of bad blunders, performances, own goals and everything. I really disliked him. I really criticized him. But you won't blame me because as a Man United fan, coming from people like Jaap Stam, Nemanja Vidic, Ferdinand, Antonio Valencia, those kind of men, and seeing Harry Maguire, you have the right to be critical of him. Although some fans took it too far, sending death threats and everything, that was way out of line. But I was very critical of him. But I appreciate that he looked inwards and he never stopped believing in himself. And he worked hard. He improved his game. There were games that he scored own goals that on his road to redemption, he scored one own goal in one game. And the old me, I wanted to like, Maguire don't come, he don't go score. But I now watched the replay. I was like, this particular own goal wasn't actually his fault. I can't forget, I can't remember the team we played then. But in that match, he actually played well. His only negative was that own goal. But I will always give him his flowers because he went to hell and he came back. He didn't just come back. He came back very good. There was a time, I think it was before we played the first Europa League final under Ole that we lost to Villarreal. There was a time we had a series of injuries. Maguire was the only rock we had. Unfortunately, he now got his own injury. And we were drinking goals till he came back. I think he came back before that finals. And me and my friend back in Ibadan, we were like, thank God, though, Maguire don't come back. To show you the level, how far he has come. And now, if you are bringing in He said it that he's not going anywhere, that he wants to fight. That is what I expect from a Man United player. Not saying,
whining and
saying you want a new challenge somewhere. Challenge yourself here. Let us know that yes, your mind did. And he did that. Now, if you are bringing on Maguire, I am not scared. Instead, I'm even saying, bad. This guy light you. Against Liverpool last season, where we played 2-2 or was it 3-3, we would have won that game. Maguire had one chance that he missed. I wasn't, if it was before, I would have been mad at the player, but I said, this is Maguire. Let me give him this. If it was maybe another defender like maybe Butcher, Lisandro Martinez, maybe he would have buried it. But it was Maguire and he missed that. And he knew that he took responsibility. He knew he was supposed to have buried that chance. Maybe if it had come as area ball, he would have scored. But that is to show you how far he has come. There are games that he has been the savior. Look at his goal against Liverpool. He was in tears when these fans started chanting his name, singing at him.
Very emotional time.
Very emotional. So will I say, yes, I was critical of Maguire, but I will also give him his flowers. He has come. Now, I can say that he is captain material. Now I can say he's captain material. Even if the club doesn't give him another contract, I will always respect him as one of the players that wore the Man United shirt and deserved it.
Okay, Jay, he has led in character, in attitude, and do you think he is something all the other players should look at?
Yes, there's another player who is currently emulating him.
Who is that?
Tyrell Malaysia.
Okay.
He has gone through hell himself. Of course, at some point he was training with the under-21s.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
I am seeing that he's fighting to come back to the first team.
Okay.
That is what Manchester United players are known for. Not Sancho and
Subuma George.
That other one that is always writing apology letters.
Who is that?
Marcus Rashford.
But Rashford is having a good season but Rashford is having a good season at Barca.
What has it come as?
Scoring goals and all. But I feel like there are players that Man U is an intense team. That's just the truth. You cannot come to Man U and when they say Manchester United is the biggest club in the world.
No,
Nemanja Matic, a former Chelsea player, said it. He said he hasn't been in a team where your every movement on the pitch is criticized, is looked at. He was at Chelsea and then he didn't feel that kind of pressure. But then when he went to Man U, everything you did, every pass, every turn, every movement is checked. A lot of people are talking about it. And we that are on social media, YouTube and all, if you mention Man U, the amount of traffic you get as opposed to other teams. So it is understandable that some players are not built for this kind of team. Some people cannot handle the pressure. It's just like life. Some people cannot handle criticism. Everybody's eyes on them. So I feel like there are players that cannot play on that level. But if they go somewhere else, they can play.
There are very few players that have left Man U and actually succeeded at the top level. When I say top level. Marcus Rashford, for example, the only competition Barca has in Spanish league is Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, that's true.
But in the English league,
Spanish is not a vessel, but it's true.
In the English league, even the lowest of the lowest teams,
will
give you a run for your money.
They will beat you and claim out.
They will give you a run for your money.
Your mind,
you will earn.
Go get Chelsea.
You earn your 3 points. You have to earn it.
I'm telling you.
You have to earn it. So Manchester United is not a place that you can afford
to flop.
To flop or to be complacent. Because even on your best days, feels like a normal day. Your best days feels like a normal day.
So you have to be top every day.
Yes, it's okay to have bad times. The question is, how do you react to bad times? Do you sulk or you fight for your back? And in Manchester United, fight it.
Okay, let's talk about Mason Mount, the ex-Chelsea player. Injuries have been a real issue for him. But recently, what do you guys think of
all the matches
game
that Mount has played for Manchester United? He has been either the most or one of the most creative players on that pitch. The same thing you said about Konha. Same thing that Mason Mount does when he is fit. His only problem has always been injury. Other than that, very creative player. Something that we've been lacking since the departure of Paul Pogba.
Okay.
We had to only rely on Bruno Fernandes. But since his return, we have seen him create goals and out of nothing. Create assists out of nothing.
His work rate is exceptional, even when he was at Chelsea.
And you can even see that even the coach himself believed in him during the Europa League final. He chose him over Garnacho.
Yeah.
That means the coach saw something that we, the fans, maybe we didn't see because we don't watch their trainings and warm-ups.
Yeah.
But the manager has been seeing it and chose him over Garnacho. And so far, so good. He has proven to be right.
Okay. Eneyi, I'm not going to ask you about Mount. I'm going to ask you about your captain, Bruno Fernandes. Some people believe that Bruno Fernandes is world class. Others believe that he is not world class. Some people believe that he lets his team down on very important moments. What is your take on your captain, Bruno Fernandes? Is he leading as a captain, or do you think somebody else should wear that captain back?
I'll say two things.
Yes.
One, just like every other footballer, Bruno is a human being. Two, you're only as good as your last game. Have there been times that Bruno has been normal, like ordinary? Yes, there have been so many games like that. That is why I say he's a human being just like every other player. Have there been times that Bruno was like the eighth wonder of the world? Yes. There are so many occasions that I would say, Bruno won us this game. But like I said, he's a human being. There are things that maturity you feel he shouldn't be doing, but he's a human being. He does them. At times I get worked up. I'm like, just get up and go with it. At a point I wanted to think, is this thing a Portuguese thing where they always want to cry and sulk and influence the ref? But we wouldn't be having this particular question, this particular topic discussed if maybe he had like 2 Premier League titles and maybe 1 other domestic cup under his belt. As a footballer, you are measured based on your trophies.
Yes.
So that is the only fault I would fault Bruno. On some days, he's average. He's a normal footballer. On some other days, he's the kind of footballer you would tell the younger footballer coming through the academy to look up to. There are days that you know that Bruno gave 110 in this game. And there are days that you say Bruno could have given more. There are days that you just like, now Bruno, you suppose no say you go pass this ball, or you are supposed to reduce the velocity. boom, El Bomba, he has bombed ball. But one thing you cannot take away from Bruno is that he never gets tired of fighting for the badge. On his bad day, on his good day, you know that Bruno wants us to win. That is what I will say about Bruno.
Jay, Bruno Fernandes. What are your thoughts? What do you think? What is your opinion on the guy?
I like him.
Off of everything I have said. Yes.
I like him. Just like Eneyi said, he does everything as. But I think his major issue started when he was given the captain band. Leadership is not for everybody.
Okay.
Some persons do better when they are not
the focal point.
When they are not always in front. I think that's when the whole sulking started, because now the onus lies on him to complain to the ref,
to make sure that
things are not always going against his team. So it seems his own style of complaining is sulking. It's now looking like he's always sulking. So, away from his leadership skill or style, Bruno is a good player. He's somebody that you want your upcoming players to look up to. He's still arguably our most skillful midfielder. So you can't take away your best. And like he said, he gives his best from beginning to the end. He's always running from the beginning of the game to the end. Yes, the style of the current manager might have changed, but you see him play. He said you will see him during the interviews. I play whatever the coach wants me to play. And that is what you expect from your player as a manager. Adaptability. Yes, it might not be your natural style, but you adapt as long as you're getting results. Because whatever happens, whether you get result or not, the blame falls on the manager eventually. So you play what the manager asks you to play. If you get results, fine. If he doesn't get results, fine.
Okay, one more question on Bruno. Would you prefer? We've seen Bruno play higher. We've seen Bruno play deeper. Would you prefer him playing higher like he used to, or you prefer him playing deeper?
If you're going to war, will you keep your greatest arsenal at home?
Jay, you thought they asked me the question that you had the ask. Do you think the coach is using him properly, or he's just using him
the coach
to address a particular issue?
At the moment, the coach is not currently playing him to his best. Bruno Fernandes is better up front.
Imagine him up front, and then there's the Cunha
and look at the last goal in Buemo scored. It was his dummy that brought about that goal. I was watching the review over yesterday or day before yesterday, and he actually saw Mbuemo going in that direction even before the ball came. So when the ball came, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And that is the kind of things you get off him. When you watch, when he played together with Paul Pogba and Mason Greenwood, you could see Mason Greenwood, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. They were a menace up front because Paul Pogba was playing deep. He brings the ball out to Fernandes, and Fernandes just does his thing. And he was second highest goal scorer that season.
Yeah, that's true.
So you get more goals off him away from the penalty goals. He was scoring goals outside his penalty duties.
Okay.
So be that as it may, I think the coach still has something is missing in that midfield.
Yeah.
That the coach is yet to find. So him playing, I can understand that playing Fernandes deeper is trying to solve the problem at the moment, pending when he gets a proper player that would fill that loophole, then release Bruno Fernandes to do what he does best.
Eneyi, what do you think is the problem? Why he's playing Fernandes that deep? And do you think there's a solution currently in Man U now to address that solution?
I think it's a squad depth problem.
Okay.
If we get someone like Baleba, maybe he will move Bruno off.
What is wrong with Ugarte? Is it a form problem or
I expected more from Ugarte.
Yeah.
Maybe he came and, like we have been saying, the pressure from the club
is affecting him.
And the person I felt should be waning down now picked up. Casemiro picked up. Casemiro even picked up more than Kobe Mino.
Well, Casemiro has always been a world-class player.
So,
but age is
unfortunately, age is
not on his side, but he picked up. So I think maybe if we get a Baleba-esque kind of player, maybe we can take Bruno back to his preferred position, because like Jay said, we score goals when Bruno Pogba.
People they enjoy FPL that period.
Like goals we are playing.
He was always my captain.
Everybody, my friends that we are Chelsea fans and Arsenal fans that we are saying Bruno is mid. I don't play FPL, but I see all the talk about FPL. He was always in their FPL.
Now FPL, they know whether the player they.
He was always in their FPL.
FPL is the leveler.
So you tell me. So you now come and tell me this guy, when you are telling me he's not good, your midfielder is better than, but he's in your FPL. You are coming to tell me this guy is not good. No, now as how now? Mad. So I feel if we get another player in that position, maybe, because these coaches they do what you as a football lover and a football fan, you can see it this way, but a coach will do it his own way. We, like, for example, at the beginning of the season, we were happy we had a striker, but this man was playing Mason Mount. He was starting Mason Mount in games. That is my own fear. We can get a player now and he will still decide to play Bruno where he wants to play Bruno. But be that as it may, individual brilliance is another thing that comes into play in football. So Bruno is this kind of person that is this kind of footballer that, in as much as he's playing deeper now, his individual brilliance, he knows when to push forward. Like against Brighton, I was shocked to see him at the mouth of goal when he did that dummy. I was, because we know that now he plays a more deeper role. But that is what, like I said, the individual brilliance is there. You think he's playing deep, and the next thing you are seeing him at the mouth of goal and all that. So that's just it.
Jay, two more questions, and then we. What do you think going forward? What do you think Man U needs, player-wise? Where do you think you need this and you need that to complete off of this current form? What more do you think should be added where and when, if you guys are looking at the transfer window for January?
Current form, we need like he mentioned earlier, we need a Baleba kind of DM that is comfortable with the ball on the feet and comfortable with doing the dirty job. More or less a replacement or a younger Casemiro.
Now that he's even still at the club.
That is one. Two, we need replacements, not necessarily replacement, like backup for players like Mbeumo, because we don't have currently we don't have a backup from Mbeumo. We don't.
That could be a huge blow if anything
Yes,
happens.
Matheus Cunha and Mason Mount are interchangeable. Sesko, Ziggy, interchangeable.
Yeah.
Dalot is a problem.
I don't want to talk about the negatives. Let us just be talking about the positives of that.
I'm mentioning people that we don't need a backup for Dalot. We need a replacement for Dalot.
Okay.
Because the left side, Luke Shaw, top form, Dogu, shaky, but
Still young.
Still,
quite very
there's
young.
room for improvement, and at the moment he's delivering. But what does Dalot want? What does he want?
Abi, what do you guys want from him?
He knows what we want from him. So what does he want from us? Because we have given, he has been given all the necessary. He has the time, play time. Nobody is even dragging the position with him at the moment. Just do it.
Okay. Eneyi, what do you think? What do you guys need?
I feel like Jay said, our wings, we need replacements for both wings. That is how I see it. In the attack, both wings. We need somebody to replace Dalo. We actually need someone to replace Dalo, because Dalo makes some kind of silly runs that shouldn't be made. He makes some kind of silly decisions that sometimes cause us conceding goals.
Yeah.
We also need another. To me, I feel we still need, even if we get a Baleba or Baleba kind of player that would deputize Casemiro, I also feel we need another creative and attacking minded midfielder like Bruno. Because to me, I don't think there is anything as too much squad depth.
Yeah.
There were times that
right now, does Man U even have squad depth?
No, we don't. We do not.
Yeah.
I even feel we need another attacker that I don't want an attacker that you will tell me he can do area ball, he's good at area ball, or he's good at hold up play. I want a proven goal scorer.
Goal scorer, score the goal, whether na head or whether na leg, nothing concern you.
Waist.
Bele.
I just want a proven goal scorer.
Okay.
He doesn't have to be tall. He doesn't have to be acrobatic, but he can get the goals. That is just in the goalkeeping area. I feel we are okay there, because I feel Alte is learning. He is just second choice. So I just feel we are that in the goalkeeping area. I feel we are okay. But if Mbeumo and Ahmad gets an injury or goes for the AFCON, who do we put there?
Well, don't they?
Yes. If Mason Mount goes back, his injury woes continue, or Matheus Cunha, his injury woes continue, who do we put there? They are exceptional players, but we still need backup. Even the Bruno, we do not have a creative. Before we used to have Eriksen.
And Bruno is playing a lot of games.
Even Eriksen couldn't level up to Bruno's standard. So we still need squad depth.
Alright. So lastly, I want score predictions. Nottingham Forest, Manchester United. Jay, what is your prediction?
2-0 in favor of Man U.
2-0 in favor of Manchester United against that guy, the originator. I know some coaches. Those people have haram ball. They stress person. Anyway, what do you think?
I'm never good at predictions, but it's Sean Dyche. So let me say 3-1.
3-1 to Manchester United.
3.
Okay. Standout players. Who do you think is going to be the standout player in Man U?
Mbeumo will score one of the goals.
Mbeumo.
At least.
You can bank on him. In fact, I
One
want
of
to
the
put that for
goals.
my FPL like this as they go.
One of the goals will come from him.
Okay.
The thing about scoring goals is when you score one, there is a possibility for another one to come. If you remember the time Van Persie went on, is it 9 games or 8 games streak without scoring? Sir Alex was always playing him, and when he started the match, he started scoring. He had a brace. So I would say Cunha will come good once again.
Okay. Where do you think the opponents will want to exploit?
You will give it to Forest. I think I don't know. They can. Let me maybe.
Our weakest
Dalo
side. Our weakest side is still Dalo.
Dalo. So you think they will want to
He's
exploit
still our
Dalo?
weakest side. He's still our weakest side.
All right. No, wahala. That is about Man U. Let's just throw 1 or 2 questions in the mix. Let's talk about the league leaders, Arsenal.
Who is Arsenal playing?
Arsenal. Who is Arsenal playing this week? Let me check.
They're playing Burnley.
What do you think about Arsenal? Do you think that they are going to bottle this league? Looking at the fact that right now, no team is up there fighting with them.
No team is currently fighting.
Everybody is just.
No team is currently.
It's just like
out of
it's just
form,
like everybody is in a
losing.
limbo.
It's almost like what Liverpool did, and they got the league. That is what is happening to Arsenal right now.
This is.
It is looking like this is their year.
This season is for Arsenal to lose as usual.
Yeah. But it's easy. I think it's easier than. Although we are just 9 games in,
9 games,
10 games this weekend. We have 28 more to go. But right now, it's looking like they're already running away with it.
Yes, Arsenal is one of the teams, in short, if not the only team that has actually solved their problem.
Yeah.
They had squad depth issue, fixed it. Striker issue, fixed it. And they also found that set pieces helps you win games.
Yeah.
They've solved that.
They don't care how they win. They just win.
You just win.
If you like, tell them that they are
That's
winning
how
off.
you win
off
league.
The lesser shots your keeper faces,
Mm.
the better chance of keeping clean sheets.
Yeah.
The only shot they faced, as far as I'm concerned, that was not a shot on target.
They've only considered 3 goals.
This October they didn't consider any goal.
No shot on. If as far as I'm concerned, there was no shot on target
9 games in.
against Arsenal in October.
they didn't
0.
They didn't concede any goal this October.
There was no shot on target. The only shot on what they counted as shot on target was like a heading that the keeper actually
Just collected.
collected the ball off the player's head.
Yeah. That was.
And you're calling that a shot on target?
It's looking like, although we still have a lot of games in.
So as much as I want to banter them,
Yeah.
Arsenal at the moment is living the life.
They are 6 points off the nearest team.
It's
That's Bournemouth.
It's
Bournemouth is even the nearest team. Bournemouth is not going to
the
win
league
the league.
is left for them to lose.
To lose right now.
Because nobody is even attempting or behaving as if they want to take it from them.
Eneyi.
If they throw it away, like we know them to always do.
You've watched the Premier League like 3 years or 4 years longer before me, and you will agree with me that the Premier League, one of the nickname of the Premier League is what? Unpredictable.
Very
Yeah.
We can say all these things, and by game week 20, everything will just turn around.
It's
We see
like 2
people
games.
we
They
have
lose 2
seen
games and then
seasons
they are
that Sunderland, we feel Sunderland was going on relegation, and the next 6 games Sunderland Sunderland will beat Man City, beat Arsenal, beat and Sunderland will not go on relegation. 2016, Leicester did 1-0, 1-0, 1-1, 1-1, 3-1, 2-0, and they won the league. The whole world, our mouths were gaping, and we saw Leicester win the league. Something that
you would also say that season too is every other team was behaving the way teams are behaving towards Arsenal.
No, don't. You don't.
No, actually, that season
you won't water down their efforts.
Yes, I will not water down. But let me chip something in. Yeah, I have seen teams compete shoulder to shoulder and won the league. I respect those teams. Yeah, I have seen teams just throw to the title. Most times I look at them and then most people will even say Liverpool now, because that is the lot of excuse that people are giving for Liverpool. They are saying Liverpool last season, all the other teams were just misbehaving. When Man City won the league against Man U with goal difference, that for me is the proper title charge. Person day your leg till the last day. Say goal difference you use win league. For me, that is the proper. I don't like when all the other teams are just off and then one team will just stroll to the league.
What I want to say is, I won't just see, as a Man United fan, I hate Liverpool. I hate and dislike Man City. I don't want any of them to win the league. If my team cannot win the league, I know that so many Man U fans will get angry with this thing I want to say, but I rather see a London club, either of the London clubs, maybe Chelsea or Arsenal, win the league than these two. Like Jay said, it is their league, it is their title to lose. And before we started this, I said something, and which has been synonymous with all title winning teams in the Premier League. If you check, if we have seen 20 Premier League seasons, 17 to 18, it has been like that. If by the end of Christmas you are not topping the league, or by January you are not topping the league, it is hard for you to win the league. So that is the only thing I will say. If by the end of Christmas or latest January, Arsenal is not topping,
but they've been there before,
the league, did they win it?
They've been there before and they didn't win it.
That is what I'm saying. So if it happens like that again, if by Christmas or after Christmas they are not topping the league, and I can't just say it is their league to
based
win.
on current form and how
based on current form, they are looking like the favorites. But at the same time, I will disagree, because they've not really played big teams.
They've not? Or they played Liverpool, they lost?
They played Liverpool, they lost. We only lost to them at the first game.
They played City and drew. They were almost losing that game too. But
okay, they've played City. Yeah, it's true. So
they drew that game. For me, I feel like Arsenal, they've suffered a lot. This is just my bias, yeah.
You don't win the league by how long you suffered. You win the league
and
by
I see that
games, getting your 3
teams
points.
that actually win the league. I remember when Liverpool were trying to get the league, they were fluttering. They would go, they would fall, they would go, they would crumble. I remember their famous Gerrard slip. They were trying to get the league that season too, and then eventually they did. Arsenal has been going and going and going. Yeah. I want them to win the league this season, quite frankly. But I'm not going to tell their fans face to face. They have tried. They have been there.
I don't see anything that makes them deserving of winning the league. I don't see anything.
You're just a wicked man.
It is not about wickedness. When last did we win the league? We won the league last in 2013.
No, what I'm saying
the closest we've come was when Man City won the league.
Do you know that the only reason why Arsenal did not win the league 2 seasons ago, was it 2 seasons ago, when City won it, was because that City's team was exceptional.
City's team was exceptional.
You have to be exceptional to win. The last time they won the league, they did an invincible.
Right now, no team is exceptional. These guys have only conconsidered 3 goals.
It doesn't mean they are not considering. I don't see it as
okay. It's the beginning of the season, so let's watch and see.
Early.
But for now,
if you are talking about suffer, have they suffered more than us? We were told to go to relegation last season.
DonJay, final words on Arsenal. On Manchester United. Final words.
We have left the trenches.
Yes.
Final words.
Final words.
We have left the trenches.
Final words.
Come rain, come shine. As long as blood runs through my vein.
You don't join cult.
I will always roll with this club.
Yeah.
Like Like I always say, this is worse than a secret court. Glory, Man United.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our Manchester United podcast. We hope they win this. We hope they win on Saturday and what's it called?
Mount.
They keep their winning run. If they lose, we go still date to interview these two men. If you are bet to invest responsibly, if you don't have money, I beg, don't bet.
No go bet. You know you are chasing the impossible dream, but chasing responsibly.
We will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.